Kia ora koutou, ko dia hau. Haramai, welcome to 5 Minute Makerspace. Today we're going to be making some simple helicopters, but what's going to make this a little bit more interesting is we're going to test different widths of the straws that we're going to use, and we're also going to test paper versus plastic. So that's going to make the testing really interesting. So what are you going to need today? Really simple materials. I've got a selection of straws. I've got something to cut with, a ruler, a pencil, a little bit of blue tack, got some paper of course, and you're going to need some tape. Let's take a closer look. First thing we want to do is to make some of these rotor blades. So we'll just set some of these things aside. And what we want is to measure a piece of paper 14 centimetres by 2 centimetres. Measure across. Because we're going to be testing a few of our straws here, we'll make a few. And I've got a slightly different weight of paper here. It's a little bit more cardboard-like. So I'm just going to pop that over the top there. I'm just going to cut a few sheets at once. Set those aside. You can use any leftover paper, of course. So I've got a few different rotor blades here. So these are paper ones, and this is one we're going to test because this is a little bit heavier paper here. So we'll pop those there. So now we're going to, got quite a few different straws here. I've got a couple of these cocktail straws, and they're quite thin. I've got a slightly thicker straw here, which we might get with a thick shake, and I've got a regular bendy straw here. Now what I'm going to do with the bendy straw, and we might just make these all a similar shape. I've got a paper straw here as well, similar length. Just cut those off to size. So for each of these straws, just cut down to a depth of about 1 centimetre. Do that for each of the straws you'd like to test. Now, for each of your pieces of paper, or slightly heavier, measure the middle. So for each of these, it's about 7 centimetres. Mark that on each of the pieces of paper you're going to use. Now we need to make a hole in each of these rotor blades. So grab your piece of blue tack or putty, have a sharp pencil, and just make a hole. Bearing in mind that the hole needs to be large enough so that you can push this piece of straw through. As we've got some different sizes, some of the holes might need to be bigger than others. Have your tape ready. Make sure you feed through the piece or the end of the straw that's been cut. Feed it through and open it out. Open it up and then tape it down with a little piece of tape. You want to do that each side. Now do that for each of the pieces of paper with rotor blades and each of the straws that you have. I'm going to use my cardboard or slightly heavier paper on my other piece of exactly the same straw, just to test them out. Gently twist them clockwise on each side. When you are done, it's time to test them out. To make them fly, have them between two hands, push forward with one, and then let it go. Be interested to see your results. Please let us know in the comments how you get along. Be interesting to see what straws have the best effect. Or maybe we need to change the length of the rotor blades. Either which way, let us know how you get on. And thanks for joining us. Please join us again. Ka kite.